Major breaking news, and it's our understanding that the Stoke manager Tony Pulis has left the club. Pulis had been at Stoke for 7 years, and he spent the last 5 seasons in the Premier League, but the club were involved in a relegation battle this season, although they did pull clear to finish in 13th.
There was a scheduled meeting this morning that took place between Pulis, the chairman, Tony Scholes, the chief executive, and the manager himself. They do that every season to review what's happened at the end of the season before Pulis heads away on his holidays. Now, my understanding is that Pulis went into that meeting knowing that there was going to be a discussion about his future and happy, content that he would walk away from the football club if he was paid up the money that he's owed. On the other side of things, I understand that the club pretty much felt that Tony Pulis had taken them as far as they possibly could. And I'm sure when we get the official statements from the football club, we will hear glowing commendations from Pulis and Tony Scholes and everybody connected with the football club about the job that Pulis has done. The question now, of course, moves on to who takes over at Stoke City and what future for Tony Pulis. I wouldn't be surprised if Pulis went to America, where his son is playing football in Orlando and where his grandchildren are. He's spent a lot of time out there in recent summers, and I think he's quite keen on the idea of coaching as part of the MLS out there.
Well, during his second spell in charge of Stoke, Pulis took charge of 330 games. He picked up 122 wins, 98 draws and 113 defeats to give him a win percentage of 37. Here's what Pulis said about his future at the club after Stoke's final game of the season against Southampton on Sunday.
There's been speculation. There's been a lot of stuff written, a lot of stuff that you just can't believe is written. I've got a meeting next week. I'll sit down with Peter, the family next week, as we always do at the end of the season, and then we'll take it from there.
Pulis was responsible for guiding the club to the top division after an absence of 23 years, and he's managed to keep them in the Premier League since then, getting promoted in 2008. Their highest finish of 11th, their highest points total of 47, came back in 2010. Since then, Stoke's points total has reduced each season. Well, with the departure of Pulis, along with the retirement of Sir Alex Ferguson and the dismissal of Roberto Mancini, it's had quite an effect on the list of Premier League's longest-serving managers. Arsene Wenger tops the list. He was appointed by Arsenal in October 1996. Alan Pardew is now second on the list, despite only being in charge at Newcastle for just under 2.5 years. West Ham's Sam Allardyce is third. He's been at Upton Park nearly 2 years, as has the Fulham manager Martin Jol. And how about this? The fifth longest serving manager is now Brendan Rodgers, who was only appointed at Liverpool 354 days ago. It means only 4 Premier League clubs still have the same manager they